Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck, man. I want y'all to riddle me this, man. Answer this one question, right? Why is it that we have to pay, right, on a planet that we was born on for free? Pay attention, cause this gonna sum it all up, bro. I don't understand this, right? We paying for what when we didn't agree to none of this, right? Another thing is this: it's water all over this motherfucker. Water here, water there, water falling out the sky, water there, water. But somehow people are dying from thirst. Don't make no sense, right? That don't make no sense at all, right? Another thing is this: who are we paying this money to? The very people that print money. Why is it that they circulate the money that they printed? It's basically a system to keep us trapped. That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to show y'all the purpose of money, right? Another thing is this: if these banks, if we were self-sufficient, meaning we wouldn't need these motherfuckers, right? The banks and the oligarchs and the people that's running the world, it would all collapse. So what that tells you, they manufacture struggle. They make sure we struggle so that they can benefit off of it, to keep us in a strain, right? They manufacture struggle, meaning there's things that are put in front of us every day to keep us at this same position for the rest of our lives. They manufacture struggle, okay? This is what you got to tell yourself. This will answer all your questions. Why I gotta pay for this? Why we gotta pay for that? Why we gotta do this? Why we need a certificate for this? Why we gotta pay for that to get a license for this? Because they manufacture struggle. They're gonna make sure that your fucking your pockets and your bank account is depleted at all times. Because the less money you have, the more you got to get out there and make it. The more you got to keep making money. And this is crazy when you try to tie God into this. This is where it gets tricky. It gets tricky when you tie God into this. God, we're talking about God that created all, that put everything here for us. But when you tie God into money, that shit makes no sense. None. I've heard people say this. I done said this. I say, God ain't gonna bless you with money to buy things he put here for free. It don't make sense. Okay? You get it? It don't make sense at all when you tie God into this. In God we trust. Oh, God gonna bless you. God gonna this. This is how you know this is some bullshit, man. They manufacture struggle. They manufacture ignorance, right? They manufacture the depletion of resources. This is why I say, as a white person, right? If a white person don't like a black person, black people ain't your enemy. As black people have nothing. They don't own nothing to put you in a position where you have to pay them every month. They don't own water bill companies. They don't own stoplights. They don't own courthouses. They don't own none of this shit. So if you think that black people is your problem, like I just said, they manufacture ignorance. And that's a good example to manufacture ignorance. So that you fighting and wasting your time amongst each other, when they got y'all paying bills every 30 days for the rest of your life, and got us paying bills every 30 days for the rest of our life. So when you think about it, you ain't my motherfucking enemy. See, racism is taught, right? But this is how I say, man, when these people side out to do what they're doing, right? Everything is working according to plan. Man, we paying for shit that God put here for free, right? God put here for free. And that's why I say, when they add God into money or associate God with money, that shit makes no sense, man. Use your common damn sense, man. Why would God put everything here for free? But these motherfuckers tell us that God say we got to pay for it. Pay for what? That's why I say, man, this is a new stupid dumb. But like I say, man, just think about it. They manufacture struggle. And this is why a lot of people are going to be stripped of culture. This is why a lot of people are going to be subject to just be the lesser than. Because another thing is this, and this is how we get caught up in words. If a person say you're not perfect, by whose definition, right? That's why I say you have to redefine everything around you. Because they'll take these words and use them against you in ways that you ain't thinking. Oh yeah, people, oh, ain't nobody perfect. What is perfect to you? Define perfect to you, right? This is another way how they manufacture our ignorance, bro, right? My thing is this, dog. People got to start using their common motherfucking sense. Once you start using common sense, right? You start using logic, right? Not beliefs. You can't believe and know something's true at the same time. We're not talking about beliefs. We're talking about logic, because none of this shit makes sense. And once we start using logic, we can start understanding that we must come together. We must all stop this shit, because not a few of us can stop it. If a few of us stop paying this and start doing this, it's not gonna make a dent, bro. This is why they manufacture ignorance. This is why they manufacture separation. You gotta be separate, because like I say, people don't tend to these problems until they start knocking at their front door. And this is where levels come in at. Levels fucks us up. Because there's different people on different levels that have different problems, which makes us all living in our own world within this world. We have to live consolidated. Until we do that, our problems gonna be on different levels. So it's gonna be less of people trying to solve these problems on these different levels. If we was all on one level, we always have one problem to solve. More people to solve that one problem will put us more in a better position to be how God intended us to be. But yet we done been tricked, fooled, frowned upon, and every motherfucking thing else. Cause like I say, we paying money to who, I don't know. Paying for a world God put here for free. And they adding God into monetary issues as if God didn't put this stuff here for free. That's why I say man is what fucks up everything. Man. So like, as I said earlier, if you're a white person and you don't like black people for whatever reason, black people ain't your problem. We've been taught this same ignorant ass shit on a way bigger scale than other cultures and nationalities, bro. So we got it the worst. You know what I'm saying? They take our children, they pay millions of dollars to promote violence. And like I say, when you teach us that and the shit turns around and bites you in the ass, you can't get mad. You can't get mad at these kids, even the white kids doing shit, shooting up schools and doing that shit comes from a group of people, right? Not black, that owns and controls everything around us, bro. So it's time to start pointing the finger at the enemy. And if you can't see that for some reason, if you can't acknowledge that for some reason, and if you don't understand that that's the real problem, something wrong with you. Cause this is come on, bro. You can't be ignorant to what's going on. It's like a motherfucker throwed us all in a hole, and we see the motherfucker on top of the hole that threw us down in this hole, but you want to fight with me, or I'm fighting with you, when that's the motherfucker we need to be fighting at. But somehow that motherfucker done tricked us to fight each other down here in this hole, when we should be working together trying to get out this hole to get to that motherfucker. But some people just see that shit how they see it. Some people look at government like it's just too big, it's too enormous, we can't fight it, so we'll fight you. That's how jail is to me. You don't fight the motherfucker that put you in jail. You gonna fight each other because y'all in jail. That's why I say, man, a mind is a terrible thing to waste, man. And people think just because they got a little, they can speak properly, or they got a little. I say, man, I say this shit all the time, man. I don't care because you got school credentials. Man, you in a world that's full of shit. You just being indoctrinated more and more and more. That's all school does. I know some people ain't gonna agree with me, but like I say, ain't none till today has worked for black people or people in general. We are all still in the same situation. So none of that shit works. None of it. You name it, it don't work. You name it, it ain't gonna work. You name it, it ain't designed to work. Our education ain't designed to work. Banking system ain't designed to work. Because most people don't understand how to play this shit. It can work for you. It can work for you as an individual. But it ain't gonna work for you as a culture, as a group of people, where we can stop this shit forever, where our children won't have to go through what we went through and going through. So yeah, it might be a few black millionaires, so what? It may be a few white millionaires, so what? The very people that's running the show, that's printing that money and putting us in this position we in, that shit ain't gonna change, because they run it through bloodline, bro. All that family tree shit they had going online, where people would go online and pay to see what they lineage, what group, or how much percent white they are, Caucasian or Sicilian, or all that was a joke. They wanted you to give up your blood samples. Why? Because they are looking for those who are in the bloodline of royalty to either convert you up or to get rid of your ass, deceased. That's a whole nother conversation. But they'll trick you. Yeah, give your blood, send it in. Let's see what you are. You got this in your blood, that in your blood. That shit was a trick. That shit was a joke. That shit was a trick. That's all it was. These people go off bloodline. And I told you, if you ain't a part of their bloodline, you ain't shit to them. Don't care how many cars you got, man. They don't care, bro. Anyway, man, I just wanted to bring that to y'all. Just blows my mind. We living in a world God created for us, and yet they associate God with money. Like God gonna say, yeah, man, I'm gonna bless you with this money to buy some shit that I already put here for you for free. Anyway, man, it's your boy Papa Dope, man. Think about that. Put your comments on the bottom of this post. Share it. Upload it on your page. I don't care. Let's get the word out. Curious to see what some of these comments gonna be. But yeah, like I tell y'all, man, it's all love on my end. And like I say, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. Yeah, man. I'll get with y'all in the next video. Love.